Hello everyone and welcome to Tonic Live. Hello everyone and welcome to another Tonic Live with me, Owain.
Me, Alison.
And me, Daniel.
There he is. Hello everyone, welcome to Tonic Live. What is Tonic Live? Well, it's a Tonic Studios HQ, a craft company based in the UK, which makes all types of crafty stuff, and we do a demo weekly Wednesday at 4 p.m, usually with a brand new launch or something we're excited about, and today is no different. So we're going to be showing you that, previewing when it's going to be available from, things like that, answering any questions you have, because it's a live stream, providing you're watching it live, that is, that red live is in the top. That means you can comment. It's not actually physically there, alright, so...
What's there?
You can just comment, say hello, say where you're from, say what you're up to, say what you've been crafting with recently. But yeah, exciting stuff on the weekend. So we'll talk through a little bit about what is happening and when it's happening. So it's 6 p.m. on Saturday, and Ali's going to tell you what's launching.
What's launching is totally girly. We don't often do total girly stuff, but we go in a little bit under the sea, a little bit fantasy. We're calling it mermaids. So this is the card I have made today using the dies. They are totally interchangeable dies. They're 2 sets and 4 sentiments. All the dies will mix and match. So I've used a little bit of some new colours coming up as well, mixed in with our old colours, but you know, that's what we like to do sometimes.
That's it. As part of the weekend shows, there's going to be some of the elements of the Dreaming colour that you've seen in this month's kit that we're going to be dispatching in February. So there's some elements of that are going to be involved as well on the weekend as well. So lots to look forward to.
So this is the size of the dies. They're a pretty big die set. This card I've made is a 7x7 card. So in centimetres, that would make it 17 centimetres square. So just for you to have some idea of how big the largest die is. So they are all verso dies, apart from the outer one. So the outer one gives you the beautiful pattern of your shells and your starfish. This die is Marina. And you can see the lovely swimming mermaid is in the middle. So all these dies are separate. So in this one you've got scallop dies. So then you've got a layer of little seashells. You go down again, another layer. So each of these in between, that one will cut into your cardstock, as will this one. So if you want to make flat cards with lots of detail, they will do that for you as well. So again, you've got a layer of your starfish and your little seashells, and then you come down to the middle where you've got the little mermaid. So this is our Marina. You've also got 2 corner dies. Again, because Marina has got lots of seashells, your corners are beautiful seashells and starfish. So they are totally girly to me. Although on saying that, if you've got a little boy who loves the seaside...
Yeah, what about the mermen out there? You know?
Well, who knows, isn't it?
That's what we've got to be thinking about. All these beautiful dies. Once again, it's one of those ranges where, because you got all these like nice intricate elements, like cutting them and trimming these bits off that you want to make these nautical scenes, because I know that you do love them out there, those sort of scenes. Yeah, there's an awesome little end die that.
So again, the outer edge will cut out of your cardstock, and that is purely seashells on this one. So I'll drop them all down because it may give you an idea of what you're getting in your die set. Then you have a plain set. So in the other one we have scalloped circles, this one has plain circles. Then we have lovely swirls, and that could be a boy, girl, teenager, baby, and even elderly, whichever. This goes across the board. Then again we have another outer edge. So these will either make your dies into a die that you can cut out of the page, or you leave them in the page. The next one then is like your grasses, your little fronds, your sea ferns, that sort of thing. And again, it doesn't have to be, it could be totally different. A nice little topper sat in the centre there would look gorgeous. We have another outer edge, and then we have our little mermaid. So she's a little bit of a basking mermaid, this one is. So I'll show you the front pictures. There she is. So she looks like she's doing a little bit of sunbathing on the rocks. And then you have two other corners. So this one, again, you've got a lovely seashell, but the bottom one then is just like a swirl, tiny seashell and some lovely little bits of sea fern. So very pretty, as I say, very girly, but if you've got somebody in your family that likes the seaside,
I think that's it. It claims like fantasy, mystical. So you could use them as like sirens if you know you were doing those and you want to incorporate your music. If you got some of the old Tonic music notes, you could use those as sort of a siren song. I think this very I think they're very current and they're kind of different. I was saying earlier to Ali that I love it when we've done something a little bit different here, and I think it's going to be one of those again where people are going to be like, wow, that's like I think Billy said then, you climbed on my head with this one. And I think there's some doubts because we do get asked regularly, it's like, oh, can we do dragons and can we do this? And sometimes it's it's not possible, but other times we're like, oh, go on,
it's the right moment.
Yeah, it's the right moment.
We get our designers onto
and it goes lovely with the Dreaming colour stuff that you're going to see over the next few months, and you're going to see it at CHA on the weekend. Those colours go perfectly with them, so they're going to complement it if you are going to get some of those as well.
Exactly. So then we have some lovely sentiments, and these are a little bit different as well. So we've got Mermaid Kisses and Starfish Wishes. I think they're just so cute.
They're oddball little sentiments, these.
That's right. Mermaid to be friends. Yeah. It wasn't rolling off my tongue at that minute. I'm looking at it thinking it was something different. Again, this could be your central sentiment that sits in the centre of your card. You can cut your mermaids out to swim around it if you want to, or pop your little fishes around it. Lots of ways of using these. Then we have, this is a little favourite of mine. It's not a very big, it's enough, don't get me wrong, but it's not a huge sentiment. And this says Oceans of Love. And again, this could be anybody. This could be any occasion. No matter what you're sending your Oceans of Love about, this will fit in. And then we have what every little mermaid needs, make a splash. What have you got coming up? You could have a little girl or boy that's going to do their swimming awards.
Yeah.
Because I think every little girl or boy goes to swimming classes at some time, and they all do their 10 metres and their 25 metres, and then you're getting up there and you've got your 1,000 metres or whatever. And I think that would be a lovely little, maybe a scrapbooking page or a journaling page that you can add these onto. It doesn't have to be a card.
That's a good idea.
Just a little bit of fun.
Yeah, but just as much so, if you were doing someone's got a new job or something like that, and you're saying, go out there and do well. Yeah. I know a lot of you are doing that. A few of you like just jumping back into work or something like that. You've been off for a little while. Well, that's it. Make a splash. Get back in, and that's our message to you. So
go for it.
Yeah, go for it. So yeah, those are the sentiments, and really, 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 really nice. You're going to love it. I think it's one of those ranges where they're going to have a bit of fun on the show as well if you're going to join them, and that's Saturday 6 p.m. on Ochanda. Ochanda TV, by the way, is a UK shopping TV, a craft channel dedicated to craft, but they ship to the US, etc., and they've got a long list of places they ship to, so well worth checking it out if you haven't, or if you just want to watch the demo. That's cool too, to get you inspired. There's going to be shows throughout the weekend, so you're going to be able to check all that out. Is it going to be a bundle? They'll all be as a bundle on the show.
There will be a bundle, definitely.
And there'll be some other stuff, so check on. It says, how long does it take for the new dies to show up on the Tonic USA site? Haven't seen the last launch yet. Well, the last launch was... What was our last launch?
It was our...
Wasn't the champagne, was it?
No, the last one was our bands. Our beautiful bands.
Oh, yeah, the sleeves. Well... The champagne bottles are available on the US website now. The bands, if you're looking for those, those didn't have a simultaneous launch in the US. but that's not really, they weren't allowed to be launched. They just didn't have one at that point. This one, if there's enough demand for it, like over there in the USA, yeah, we'll make it a simultaneous launch, and they'll be available on the weekend on the Tonic USA site too. So yeah, if that's something that you're interested in, we can definitely look at that. I'll make a note of that now, and we'll work on that later on. So they'll be available in the US at the same time, and I think I think that's not something I've seen out there in the US. So
no, I haven't.
Yeah,
either.
I think you'll enjoy it. So yeah.
Just one more thing to say about the sentiments as well. All the sentiments except this little one. This is a mini sentiment. This doesn't have a backing plate because it's only a little tiny one. But all the others are a 2-part die set, and they come with a backing plate. So just for me to reiterate that a little bit. So, shall we get on with it?
Yeah, let's get on. What are you going to be making today?
This is what I'm going to be making. This is the card that we're going to do today. So we've got a little bit of mirror card, a little bit of Nouveau in there today, and I thought I would do a few little techniques maybe that you haven't tried, or you know, maybe you've seen and not thought about it. Hopefully we'll give you something to think about.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pop that in the front there. So I'm going to start with my colouring. So I have taken 2 circles. I know it's not like me to do colouring, so I thought it would be...
You're not a colourist.
I'm not a colourist.
You haven't said
and
that.
I'm
Tonic Bingo
certainly...
watches one of...
This is going to be something, it doesn't matter if your colouring's not perfect. It doesn't matter a jot. This is just have a go. If you've got alcohol markers in your arsenal, in your crafty kit, and you think, I never use them, they just sat there and they're doing nothing. This is when you can get them out with. Doesn't matter what colours, you know, you're under the sea, can be any colours you want it to be. But I've just gone with the aqua colours for today. So, what have I used? I've got 2 circles. I'll show you exactly where I've taken everything from. So I have taken the large plain circle from, and this is from Oceania, and I've cut that one, and then I've taken the small scallop circle from Marina and cut that one, and this is our ultra smooth cardstock. I did this in literally seconds, so please don't think you have to spend ages colouring, because you really don't.
If you're short circle dies as well, you're getting them
Yes.
included too. So if you are, if you're new to layering dies, if you're new to die cutting, then you're going to get a basic kind of included with that then. So as well as your nautical, a mystical they are to me.
No, I haven't. I'm going to go with the palest colour first. I haven't gone with it. These are our aqua colours. And I'm just going to draw a line. And I did exactly the same here. So go with your palest, draw a line, and then just colour around. So again, I think my pens have gone a little bit dry actually. I think the top may have been off one of them. But again, doesn't really matter. I'm not going to stress about it. Am I going over the other side? No. I think I have a very dry pen, but...
I think if you talk about the mystical
really
stuff,
matter.
if you are... there's a lot of cool stuff at the moment. Like me and Dan are both sort of reading the same book, that Mythos, the Stephen Fry. He reads sort of these.
Oh, I bought that for James for Christmas.
And he's written about sort of the Greek myths and there are that kind of mermaid sirens, that kind of stuff. If you're into your mythology, and I think it's getting more popular. There's lots of Norse mythology and stuff that you're reading at the moment. Like I am, at least anyway, and it's. I like it. It's just
you love your reading, though, don't you?
I do. Like I've always got like 2 books on the go, like or something like that.
I don't get how you can do that. See, I can't remember one, let alone 2.
I have one non-fiction and then one fiction.
Right.
The fiction is for me my relaxing time,
Right.
and then my non-fiction is if I'm trying to learn something. But it takes me ages to get through them both.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, so that's how
That's my problem. If I read a book, I have to read it start to finish because I can't remember what I've read.
I
from
wish
one
I was
day
like
to the
that.
next.
I want to be more like that. Sort of just can just focus, but I can get distracted.
But I only do it when I'm on holidays.
Yeah, when you
I
get
don't
the
read
time.
at all.
Yeah.
There we are. So again, as you can see, I am certainly not being precious. What I have taken then, if you saw us launch the new craft kit, oops, sorry, deaf and everywhere.
Oh dear, I'm deaf.
Apologies. I've woken Dan up there. He's going to shoot me now. I've taken our new blending tool and I've got some surgical spirit. I have used isopropyl, depends on what you've got at home. But I'm just going to take a little bit in the cap, and I've got the right mat here today, and I'm just going to pop a little bit on my blending mat because I want a little bit, but I don't want too much, because if I have too much it seeps underneath my stencil. So we'll pop the top on just in case I send it flying.
Ruby asking when will these be on a Chanda? It's this weekend, so this Saturday 6 p.m.
So I've taken a stencil that's been out there for ages now. This is our Bokeh stencil, and it's a lovely little pattern. So again, decide what you want. I want more dots down the bottom than I want at the top, and I'm putting the darker colour to the base, and again just dab over the top.
Just a quick hello everyone who's joined as well. Like loads of people watching live on YouTube, on Facebook, wherever you are. There's Pascal just joined in from Belgium. Lots of people in the USA on YouTube, and loads of the regulars and some new people as well on Facebook. So hello everyone. I won't go through you all individually, but hello. Thanks for joining us today.
If it moves, it doesn't matter. I probably need a little bit more. Whoops. Going here. I may need a little bit more.
If you've used alcohol on the dauber, how do you wash it then? If you want to do just water on the end,
soapy water, leave it to dry, and then you can use it. So just keep going. If it's very wet, then it will seep underneath the stencil. But again, it doesn't matter. You may well. I don't think I've got enough today. I went a little bit gung-ho earlier, so I'm being a little bit, kind of a little bit careful at the moment.
One shot for you, wasn't it? And then one for the...
Yeah, well it got to be.
You just use the whiskey upstairs.
I've probably got too much now, but I just want you to see the effect. If I have, then it really doesn't matter.
But you can use your aquaflows if you got them, giving a flick.
You can, yes, you can use that, but you could also use, if you've got a blender pen, you could just go through them with a blender pen, but I kind of wanted to be a little bit quicker than that. So we'll have a little peek, make sure. There we go. I've missed the middle, but I'm not that bothered about the middle anyway because we're going to be covering it. So we'll have a few here. The thing with using the surgical spirits and alcohol, it sometimes takes a little while to work. So hopefully, if I hold that up, there we are, you can see on the bottom where all the dots are, and they're a little bit more sparse around the top. So we leave that one to one side. We'll have a, ooh, I don't know whether the alcohol is popping the end off here.
So someone said it probably evaporated.
It may well have.
It may have gone.
It may well have. But it may have affected the glue on here as well. I'm not sure. It's the first time I've used surgical spirit.
Is that a new stencil that
no, it's an old stencil. It should be available wherever you are. It's the Bokeh stencil. B-O-K-E-H.
Yeah, check that out. Yeah, we did the stencils like this a little while back. I think there were about 3 of them. So just check online or look on the Tonic website, stencil. In the UK you won't be able to buy direct on that website, but in the US you will be able to. And in just check retail, type in Tonic stencils and you'll find them. But it's a good size, and it means you can use whichever part you want of it. So if you want something a bit more sparse, or if you want it a bit more dense, then you can go with that.
I think it's affected the sticky, so I'm just going to use the sponge bit. There we are. So maybe don't use your dauber with this. Use a sponge or even a brush. There we are. I've taken out a bit too much colour, but again, that doesn't matter. because I've got layers to go over this. So it's just a little bit of a play. Try and do something a little bit different. You know, get your stuff out, have a look at it, try different things. So now we've got my card blank, which is a 7x7 bought card blank. Nothing special at all. So I have used Marina. I've used the outer die, and that has cut my beautiful starfish and little shells around the outer edge. Then I've gone in, I haven't used any of the plain edges at this point. Then I've gone in with the next die down, and I've cut the shell pattern as well. Then I've cut the plain inner edge, which is from the Oceana set. So that was your plain, that was the next one.
The same size both sets if you want to.
They're exactly the same size. That's what I wanted to show you. They will all interchange. So that's the one I've used from there. So we're going to glue this now. A bit of glue.
I know Jasmine's saying, oh, hi from Germany. I'm wondering who is coming to Creative World in Frankfurt from you. Well, we have got a stall there. We are going to be there. I think Jodie's going to Frankfurt, so you may see Jodie there at the stand and get to meet her. I think Jodie's going.
I think, yeah.
They don't let like me and Dan go anywhere. They let Ali go last year, didn't they?
I did go last year. I had a blast.
I know.
There's quite a few people from the team going though.
Yeah, there's a few Tonic people from behind the scenes. The people who you know, they do the odd this and that thing. So go and check them out and say hello to them. They do this and that.
Broad strokes.
They do this and that. Yeah, great team. So you'll be able to catch all those out there. And same if any of you go to Craft and Hobby exhibition in the USA. Yeah, we're there. So we're there at CHA. From Thursday, I think, so from tomorrow onwards. So if any of you do go and visit that and want to see the brand new stuff, we're all going to have it covered on social anyway, and you're going to be able to catch some bits. But yeah, all the crafters, all the world's crafters are there in one place, apart from Alison Whelan. I don't know why they didn't bring you.
But I'm here to entertain
you're the biggest deal of it. I don't know what they'll be gutted.
But what would live do if I left you?
Exactly. Yeah.
It wouldn't be possible, would it?
It wouldn't.
So
we'd have to get Karen in.
Well, you would. Absolutely.
But then, you know, that's they at some point they got to have a craft battle between the both of you, and they got to get you both on the screen.
I know. You think we morph into one person? We do. So the next bit I've done most of my cutting because I wanted to kind of play a little bit today, and I want to do a little bit of snipping into the dies. So the next one I've used is again Oceana. So I've used the plain outer edge, and I've used the sea ferns. But I wanted to offset them a little bit. So just by moving the dies slightly, find your match first, and then just move it slightly. Then you get a nice little pop of colour. So I'm hoping, is the camera picking it? Yeah. There we are. So just glue your central panel. Again, need to find my match again because I've moved it. Where are we? There we are. So just move it around slightly so you can see a little pop of the colour. And then we'll put some foam pads behind that. So again, if you haven't seen our foam pads, you should. We've got big and little foam pads. These are our 25mm ones, I believe.
If you get the big ones, you can trim them.
You can always trim them.
You can trim them if you're not sure which size to get.
I love the big pads. They make life easy.
Chip says, yeah, it is. Yeah, it's a trade show. No, it's not for public, but I know some of you managed to sneak in or tunnel in. So just get some. Pretend you're from. Just make up a craft business's name and just say from Funky Donkey Crafts, and then just go. You just go. Oh, this way, madam, and then they'll take you to the stand.
They will.
There'll be like loads from Funky Donkey Crafts there now.
Oh gosh.
And everyone will be like.
Oh yes.
I've heard Funky Donkey Crafts are here.
So our next bit, I have used the inner panels then from Marina. So I've used the scallop circle and I've used the Little Mermaid die herself just to cut the inner panel. And she is just a little cutie. Oops, if I had her the right way, it would make it even better. She is perfect to cut out as well. I'll show you some of the bits I've cut out. You know, if you want to have mermaids that are popping in and out of the waves, then this is the one to use for that. Because you could just have, she's got a fantastic tail, and this could be just as though she's swimming in and out of the waves.
If your colours, you know, you've got your colours and stuff like that, or your mousses and all those that
Yes.
you haven't used yet, this is the one. This is the one, because this kind of
This
thing.
is the range.
You're setting up a scene. You're doing all that. It's time to get in the mixer with all your colours. Narma's with us. Hi, a long time.
Hello.
Hey, Narma. I know. Yeah, I've missed you. Hope you're all alright in Israel. I know you moved back from London. If I got the right Tonic website, yeah, toniccraftkit.co.uk. That dispatches to Europe and everywhere. So if you do want, we don't have everything on that website, but mainly stuff that's been in craft kits and things like that. But that's it, toniccraftkit.co.uk, and we dispatch to Israel. So you'll be able to, go on that website, Nama, if you're interested.
So there's our Little Mermaid. You can see her better when she's stuck onto a card. So as you can see, she's got this fantastic tail. So I wanted to make the most of that, and I wanted to paper piece a little bit as well. So what have I got here? I've cut her into, this is one of our new colours, and this is our Barely Blush. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut out the mermaid. So just take your snips, just chop her out. Catch all her tail as well. I've caught everything at the moment. We're just going to take off all the little fronds from around the outside.
Yeah, if you wanted to do like a sort of a theme card, you know, like mermaids, if you wanted to make her hair like red, orange, for instance,
You can
like
do
the type,
anything like
you know,
that.
you could do that. So you get ahead of that. Lou is with us. Hello, Lou. Everyone.
Hello.
Lou popped down. Was it yesterday?
Yesterday.
Yes. And said hello, and she. Because she's presenting some shows for Tonic now on a channel. Lovely to meet you, Lou. We had a good laugh, and
we certainly
did. Really
Hope
good.
you had a safe journey home, my love.
Yeah, safe journey. Yeah, and it's good to see you. Enjoy Lou's shows, or join her group as well. She's got a good group out there.
Okay. Oh, let's chop the little bits off around here. Don't chop the tail, because you're going to need that. And that's all I've done, is gone around the outside and trimmed all the little bits. So if I stick her down, then you can see exactly then where I've trimmed.
Someone said, "Oh, just the tail coming out of the water would be nice in a man's card."
Exactly.
Yeah.
What if they're a fisherman?
What if they're here?
You've got your little fish in your oceans of love. They could be bouncing around the waves as well. And then you could have your Little Mermaid tail.
I'd have it. Like I'd have it on the rocks in the front, and then I'd have like a ship in the background and do like a scene.
It's got to be the
like
big
that.
catch, isn't it?
That's what I'd do.
The mermaid tail is going to be the big catch. You know, the one your husband tells you about every time he goes fishing. That's the one. So we're just going to pop the cream on top. Not cream, Barely Blush. So you can see I haven't trimmed off an awful lot. It's just all the little fronds on the outside that I've chopped away. So then I've done exactly the same in the holographic mirror card. And this is a new one coming out as well. And I just thought it went so well for the fish and for the tails. And the other new colour, this is one of our handmade papers, and this is a beautiful blue. So again, I'm going to stick this behind the tail just to add a little bit of colour again. It's all about layering today, and all about a little bit of nouveau that we don't often do.
No, Janine said, hello, all from Mississippi, USA.
Hello.
What do you use to cut your intricate dies? Had a hard time last night trying to cut out fussy dies.
Right, my fussy cut scissors is my Tim Holtz snips. This is the mini snips that are out on sale at the moment. They've probably got a black handle though at present, but you may be able to pick up a couple of the red ones. So, and they are just perfect because they are sharp to the tip, and that's what you need if you're going to do fussy cutting. So as you can see, I'm not taking ages about it.
Tangerines, or yeah, if you're referring to like a die machine, what we use, yeah, a tangerine we use here. They're not back until the summer, but it's Tonic's die machine. It's all metal cogs inside. It's a manual machine. Loads of good reviews out there if you do want to check it out there. So yeah, they're back this summer. So if you're looking for a machine or you're saving up for one, wait until the summer and you can get one from us.
If you can hang on until the summer, then I would do that. I mean, I was lucky to be part of it from the concept of the tangerine, and it's been the best die machine I have ever used. Certainly the best manual anyway.
Yeah, Catherine, going to try out a tapestry of the mermaid. Yeah, I'd like that.
Oh,
Catherine,
excellent.
try that, that'd be brilliant.
So there's our little tail, and we've got a blue panel then behind the tail. And I'm just going to glue this on top. So it's not often I kind of take apart. We're almost doing a little bit of decoupage with our dies today. And I don't do that very often. So this will lay completely over the cut that we've already done. So again, there's our little mermaid, there's our little marina coming together. So I have kept, when I cut out from the belly blush, I kept out the dies for her face and also for her shoulder. So I'm going to pop those back in place. And I did have, and I don't know if I've lost it, I did have a little top as well. Oh, I got it. I cut it out again with a little sparkly top. So she's got a little glitter top to paper piece in again.
Who else have we got? Loads and loads of lovely people on YouTube. Hello everyone. Talking die machines. And then we got yeah, people were saying, yeah, you could paper piece the tail, you know, the Gally is saying then. Hi Sandrine from France, hello.
Hello.
Bonjour. The frame is lovely, says Kim. A lot of people talking to me about shakers, so if you can do shaker cards.
Certainly do shakers.
Perfect for, you know, you've got your sequence, we've done lots of little sort of embellishment pots and things like that before. So if those are for you, like little shells and things like that, they'll go lovely in there if you want to create a lovely water effect. So
I mean, if you've got little ones and you go beachcombing and you collect little bits while you're on the beach, this is the perfect thing to use them in. Why not make a picture with it, and then you can stick all your shells to the outer frame. I mean, little ones love collecting when you're out and about. So there's our finished little mermaid. So I've put a little bit of brown for her hair, but I mean, that could be any colour. Mermaids are fantasy. So if you wanted them to be pink, purple, they could be any colour you want.
And you could make that for a little, you know, you got a little girl's party, you can make that as a badge if you wanted to.
Exactly. Put their name.
Put their name on it. Something for them.
Every little girl is happy in there.
Could do a little mobile if you've got a baby.
Yes, yes. Not necessarily a baby, but even a little girl. I'm sure she would love these hanging from the ceiling.
Yeah, it would be nice.
Because you can buy a small mobile kit now, and you just get the hanger and the string, and then you put whatever you want onto the kit. So we've got one of the little corners that I've cut. This is from the Oceana set, and I only wanted a small corner, so this was why I chose this one. So it's got the little shell at the top, and then it's got the sea foam then, or the sea ferns at the side. So again, a little bit of glue. The glue I'm using is Nuvo Deluxe Adhesive.
Sharon said would make cute home decor items for the bathroom.
It would.
Yeah.
It would. There we go. I mean, don't forget, these will cut. You can cut other materials with them. Some of the plainer shapes you can cut out of, you know, the plastic. It used to be like a plastic tablecloth. Some of them will cut that as well. There we go. So we pop our corner in place and our sentiment. So as I was saying to you, the sentiments are 2 parts. So you've got the backing plate and you've also got the sentiment. So let me just find the match for this. There we are. I think I got it first as last. So there's the sentiment cut out of glitter, but I wanted to do a little bit more with the sentiment. I wanted to bring in a little bit of the handmade paper, but it was a little bit on the floppy side. So I thought, well, if I glue it onto a white backing, then that would be fine. So I wanted to bring the colour in from the mermaid's tail. So there's our backing plate done. And then I've cut another one in black. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to snip out to the middle, Oceans of Love, and I'm going to leave the fish in one piece.
Dinogle says, can you say where you get that stencil from again? It was the Bokeh stencil, the Tonic Studios. If you type in Tonic Studios stencils, depends where you're based, Dinogle. In the UK, it should be available in retailers. But it was, yeah, the Bokeh one. So
it was quite a while ago that we had it, but it should still be available.
Yeah, if you put Tonic Studio stencil Bokeh spelled B-O-K-E-H, just for them, because there's a bit of a weird one.
Yeah, there was like a Falling Diamond sort of one that was with it. It's around the time. I remember some really cool shapes on those ones. So yeah, just check on the Tonic Studio stencils. We haven't done a vast amount of stencils, so you'll find them fairly easily. I know we've done some strip stencils and stuff like that as well. Hello from Luxembourg. Hi, Poppy.
Hello.
I've seen someone from Luxembourg on you before.
Okay, so I'm going to come over onto this white side so you can see it a little bit easier. So I've got my Oceans of Love and I've also got my fish. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this behind just to have a little bit of a shadow. You know I love my drop shadows. Yeah. So just a slight offset. So we'll have a little bit of glue there. I didn't want to waste the sentiment.
No, Pascal asked, where can you buy the 2 sets? So you've got 2 choices. So if you are in the USA, you can get it from our website. So you can get it from tonic-studios.com as of Saturday evening, UK time. And then in the UK, Hachanda's the place. So 6 p.m. this Saturday in the UK on Hachanda TV. You can go to hachanda.com and watch there, and it'll be available from then, and they'll have some deals on it as well for the sets. So yeah, check those out. But if you are in the USA, yeah, visit our website. We'll have sort of a preview, an email going out. Join the mailing list, and we'll let you know when it's going to be available. But yeah, it seems like there's people who are interested in the US, so we'll do our best to get it on there for Saturday.
There we go. So there is my Oceans of Love on the front. Ooh, I'm sticking onto glitter card. That's why it's taking a little bit longer to grab. I've got my Oceans of Love stuck on the front, and then I've got my fish stuck on the back, and that then will go onto my backing plate. There we are. Just make sure I got the match there.
Yes, can the card and papers from the kit be bought without being a kit subscriber? Yes, they can, Enid. Some items in the kit, so the Dream in Colour kit, for example, this month will be exclusive, so you won't be able to get it outside. But some of those elements of Dream in Colour and that range will be on the weekend on Saturday. So if those colours are the ones for you, then yeah. But all previous kits and their papers, you can get them from, there are retailers out there who've got those papers, but also tonicraftkit.co.uk. You can purchase from there too. You don't have to be a subscriber to purchase from the website. But if you are, you get 10% off as well if you use TCK on the website. So yeah, depending on which one it is, you can always ask us as well, and we'll point you in the right direction.
So I've also taken some Novo pens. The ones I've used here is 437. This is one of our lilac colours. And again, I'm not doing any blending. So, if you think I'm really not a colourer, you can spend a little while, if you really want to, and do a little bit of colouring. Do your blending and everything else. But it just shows you don't have to.
Pascal says, okay, thank you. I live in Belgium. Oh, yeah, check out. You'll be able to get it from a chanda. They were on. I think they just bashed to Belgium. Should be able to check. If not, in 30 days, it'll be available throughout retail as well. And they have exclusivity within the UK for 30 days. What else? Someone asked a good question now. So people asking for the stencil. I can't find the stencil. We'll sort it out. If you drop us a message, support@tonic-studios.com. We'll do our best. Dan will have a little look now to try and find where the stencil would be. It could be that it's just been sold out because it was a little while ago. But we'll have a little look and see what we can find. Yeah, just bear with us because I think we're here 9 till 5 usually. So if you do ever wait as well, anyone who's asked us a customer service issue, if you've directed to support@tonic-studios.com or in the group, the UK office, we're 9 to 5 Monday to Friday. In the US, they're based in California, so they're on California time, same time, 9 to 5 there as well. So just bear us a little bit with the time zones, depending on who you do, but we do our best to get back to everyone. And we pride ourselves on our customer service. So any problems, or if you haven't received a response yet, let us know because it would never be intentional. Just let us know and we'll get back to you.
There we are. So I've used a lovely little pink then, 449, if you go and buy your numbers. The next bit I have got, I'm going to pop this on first. So that, I've missed a bit of colouring. How could I? There we are, we'll add our little sentiment there. And we're on the squiff. So we'll straighten that up. I've forgotten to colour my little flower shell here.
Pauline mentioned scrapbook.com has 3. I think that's what Dan's looking at now. So if you are interested in the stencil, that's there.
The other stencil I was going to try and I couldn't find it upstairs. We launched one not long ago with our media dies, and that was one almost like a chicken wire, like a bit of a distressed chicken wire effect. And that was another one I was going to use.
We've got brand new, like if you are waiting for stencils in the US, we've got brand new stencils coming up. They're going to preview a few of them, maybe at CHA. But those, some of those stencils which are yet to go into the US, wait them out because you're gonna get some brand new launches over there. Loads and loads of stuff. So some cool stencils. Janine says I couldn't get into the vault sale. I didn't have permission. Send a text for no answer. If you sent was it a message on Facebook that you sent? Sorry if you didn't receive a reply. We'll have a look through. It could have been the US website. You could only access the vault for kits if you were an active subscriber. So if that was the case and you were an active subscriber, then that's something we'll have a look at. Thank you everyone as well who purchased from the vault. Loads and loads went. So there's not a lot left of any really, especially UK side. I know that it was limited, and then in the US as well, you picked up kits which you didn't know about. So hopefully you all got a good deal and you all enjoyed them.
That's it. That's our
there you go.
finished.
Oh well.
So I've used some glitter drops here, and this is one of the new colours that is going to be coming out. And this is Summer Sunrise, and it's a lovely soft peachy colour. Let me pop it on some white card. If I put it on here, then you can see what a beautiful colour that is going to be.
There you go. So like a soft peach.
It's really, really soft, very, very gentle, and perfect for these colours. So I think I've managed 2 very, very similar cards.
You have.
Today.
You smashed it. You done. If that was the challenge.
That's a rarity, isn't it?
Dan looks like they got them side by side on the screen, but no, that's not it. So you've got them. You've got them here.
There we go.
So there you go. So as you can see, they got the dreaming colour is going to be these sort of vibrant, but also you have subtlety to them as well. So you got all that to look forward to. Some really colourful, fresh colours are going to get you in the mood for spring.
Very spring colours.
Very spring colours.
Very spring.
All there. Anyone who's having any sort of issues, it may have been a technical issue with the vault at that time. It's the time the website is the most inundated with people. So if there was any problems, then apologies. That would have been possibly a technical issue on our side. The next vault then will be in 3 months, and we'll be able to do that. But if you're still looking to access the vault, maybe in the US, drop an email to either support@tonic-studios.com or customer service at tonic-studios.com, and they'll be able to help you. Yeah, hopefully you enjoy these mermaids. Beautiful sets. They're going to be available from Saturday 6 p.m. on the US website, and as well then on Chanda TV in the UK at 6 p.m. with Jodie, and she's going to have some awesome demos. There's going to be some awesome prep stuff to go with it as well.
It's amazing the stuff that's come in from our girls.
You're going to get some great samples, and they got all those crazy ideas that you're coming up with. They've got some different ones as well. So it's going to be lots to look forward to, and I'm looking forward to seeing them on Show Tonic when you guys get them uploaded. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We're back now on Friday for Show Tonic Showcase, where we're going to go through your cards. If you want to upload your cards, you've done a make you're particularly proud of, then chuck it in the official Tonic Facebook group, in the album. The special album there is pinned to the top of the thing. Add it there, and we have a bit of a chat on Friday, and we go through those there. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, give it a subscribe if you're on our channel, and share it if you'd like your friends to see it, and show them maybe this set is perfect for them. Maybe
they don't know about Tonic.
Yeah, maybe they don't. Maybe they love mermaids, and you think, oh wow, and they're into die cutting or something like that. So all that's happening. As always at Tonic, we'll be back tomorrow for a daily as well, just to keep you updated on what's happening for the weekend. But we're gonna have all the inspiration going out as well, ready for the launch. So Thank you so much everyone for joining us on YouTube and on Facebook. Have a great evening, and we'll see you all soon. Bye bye.
Bye.